Hi, I'm Jillian Bullock, the writer, director, and producer of the upcoming movie, A Sense of Purpose, Fighting for Our Lives. And today I would like to share a very personal story with you. That's something that happened to me a few days ago, and it changed my life. I was downtown, and I happened to run into a girlfriend of mine, Liz. And of course, I'm telling her about the movie and the Indiegogo campaign and asking her to support it and donate money. And then we started noticing that this guy, he looked homeless. He was coming closer to us. So, of course, with my martial arts background, my self-defense instincts kicked in because he was homeless. And you never know. So then I went on and started talking to her more about the movie, telling about the military veterans, post-traumatic stress disorder, military sexual assault. And then we stopped because we noticed the guy was actually standing right next to us. So I turned to him like, dude, what do you want? You want money, right? And then he said the most profound thing to me. He said, no, I want to give you money. I was like, what? What do you mean? So he pulled out a dollar out his pants pocket. This is his dollar here, all crumpled up. And he said, here, this is for you. I want to help support the movie. He said, because I am a military veteran. He served 3 tours in Iraq, saw innocent men, women, and children caught in the crossfire of war. He witnessed his military brothers blown to pieces or shot and killed. He shared how he got PTSD, how the Veteran Administration Hospital didn't do much to help him, how he became addicted to drugs and alcohol. He couldn't hold down a job, he lost his wife and kids, and how he ended up on the streets homeless. In my upcoming movie, I do touch on homelessness and veterans, but when I wrote the script, I had only done research with veterans who weren't homeless. Meeting Joe made me go back to my script and do some rewrites. Because being up close and personal and hearing directly from a homeless veteran like Joe helped me realize that this situation with veterans is an even greater reason why I must finish this movie. And don't think it's just the men. Women who are veterans are homeless at a higher rate than men. $1 isn't too much to ask for all the thousands of military veterans like Joe who deserve more than what the government is giving them. The photos you see here represent homeless veterans. This movie will help bring more awareness to tough issues and will tell Joe's story and so many other veterans. So by the time Liz and I finished hearing Joe's story, we were like on the verge of tears because his story was so heartbreaking. So before Joe left, he said to me one thing. He said, can you just do me a favor? And I said, what? And he said, could you just make sure that you portray homeless veterans with dignity and respect, because we usually don't get that. And then he walked off. Right then, Liz dug into her pocketbook and wrote me a check for $100. Thank you, Liz. So after I left Liz, I went home and I just was thinking for the rest of the day about Joe and his selfless gesture of giving me his last dollar. And then I had to think about why it truly is important for me to finish this movie, because now I really have to portray not just veterans but homeless veterans, like Joe said, in a positive light and share their stories. So I got to thinking. I said, you know what, $1 from Joe, that really can't do much to help fund this film. But guess what, how about $100 $1 from 100 people, or $1,000 from 1,000 people, or even 1,000,000? That can go a long way. So my producers and I, we said, hey, let's conduct this social experiment. Let's get on Indiegogo, add a perk for $1, and then we can see how many people that we can get. We extended the campaign for 2 more weeks. So today I'm asking you to donate $1, just like Joe did, because every dollar counts. What the heck? Alright, that's my crew. They being stupid. I'm keeping this money, y'all. I'm keeping the money. Alright, but seriously. You got more? No? Okay. Alright. They're joking around. Anyway, like I said, if you can't donate anything higher than $1 on the Indiegogo site, that's fine. $1 will help us make the goal. $1 will help us finish this film. And $1, your $1, will help us give respect and honor to these veterans who have served their country, and now they deserve to have us help them in return. We thank you.